Hello there. A few years ago, I invited some friends round to my narrowboat, when I had the narrowboat, and invited them to cook me Christmas dinner, which they did, and it was delicious, and a fun time was had by all. I'll leave a link to that video in the description below. Well, of course, now I don't have a narrowboat, so how on earth am I supposed to get my Christmas dinner cooked for me? Answer: go round to someone else's. But who do I know who might have, say, a new, small, very pink narrowboat, who might want to experiment with cooking in a small space and make me some food? Well, yes, of course, it's the one and only narrowboat Foxglove, and who's inside, waiting to serve me up some delicious treats. Let's find out.
Our chef du jour, it's Lorna!
Hello!
And it's not just me that's being cooked for. We're having a full house in the tiny boat today. The next guests are about to turn up.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh,
Who are you calling a hoe?
did we get in? Here we go, we're in.
Oh, look!
That's a Christmas jumper
Oh!
and a half. It is the Bears Aboard, once again, featuring in a Christmas video. The boat had been made very festive, with plenty of coloured lights and tinsel dangling from the ceilings. And on our dinner table were Christmas crackers too.
Okay, so this is the first time I've had 4 people on board, and it's going to be like musical chairs because everyone's come in with a bag and a coat. When I come in, I just dump everything on the dinettes, but I've had to tidy it all away, so I've stuffed everything here. These cupboards are bursting at the seams. There's boots, there's coats, there's bags, there's all sorts. So I don't think we're going to get 4 people's boots and bags and coats all in there, so it's going to be a lot of moving around.
Steve later thought it would be best to illustrate the point and utilise a neat trick for passing that's only possible due to the shower compartment doors being opposite the galley. Much amusement ensued.
I'm stuck!
He's through.
I'm through. Oh.
Another thing that I didn't realise with the storage, the fridge. The fridge is full up and there's about 2 boxes of potatoes in there. So the turkey has been out on the world deck all night, which I'm sure was colder than the fridge anyway. It's just occurred to me, I haven't tested if it's actually going to fit in the oven or not. So let's find out. Smallest one I could get was for 6 people. So, my dinky little oven. Yes.
Yay!
Okay, we're fine. Christmas is safe.
For context, the galley here has 2 small propane burners, and there's that small oven underneath. We watched as Lorna began preparations and were amazed to realise how long she's now had the boat.
I'm coming up for 6 months.
Wow, doesn't seem like 6 months.
It's flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah. Challenge number 1 turned out to be just getting the turkey out of its plastic packaging and into the baking tin. This is the kind of stuff you don't see on TV cookery shows.
There.
Challenge 2 immediately became apparent, which is that on a tiny boat filled with 4 adults, you have to take care of waste immediately.
There she goes.
Oh, that's hot.
And it's best to remember that a preheated oven will burn. We weren't just having turkey, of course, but turkey with all the trimmings. So Lorna set about chopping the veg, which always reminds me of that scene in the film Sausage Party. If you haven't seen it, it's a classic. Suitably chopped, the part-cooked veg was seasoned, in this case a little too enthusiastically. For some reason, this was hilarious. I kindly offered a suggestion.
Are we honey glazing?
It would be a bit difficult because I can't find the honey. Could we put some sugar on it, do you think? Or some cranberry sauce? No, he's shaking his head, no. Some Pepsi? I don't know.
Just pop them in.
Okay, right, well, you're going to need to hold this. because I'm going to need that space there. Right. You can come out and sit there for a bit, and then you can go in there for a bit. We're still cooking, that's good.
When I said with all the trimmings, I meant it, as there was also bacon and potatoes
Okay, a plate please. Yeah.
and, of course, Brussels sprouts.
I do like cooking, yeah.
The half-cooked turkey was now drizzled in sauce and popped back into the oven. Soon it would be time for us to eat.
Nice.
Is it time to dish up, Lorna?
It is time to dish up, but I don't know where to put anything. What I'm going to do, if someone passes me the plates, I will start with this. Oh, it smells nice.
Our piggy plates.
Our piggy plates. One for you.
The turkey was carved into juicy, stuffing-filled chunks and distributed to the plates.
Thank you.
That looks so good. And yes, there was gravy, of course. We all tucked in and talked, wearing our obligatory Christmas hats.
Protected structures. That's one of the last turf line blocks.
What did you think of your Christmas lunch?
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes. Big thank you to Lorna.
Yes. I can't believe she's
Great
produced
skills.
this beautiful meal from such a small space.
And without breaking sweat, I'd have been stressed.
You would have been very
yeah,
stressed.
That was
yeah.
a brilliant full Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Thank you
Wonderful.
very much. We're
Thank you so
very
much.
grateful. Thank you.
How was that cooking experience for you? Did it all go seamlessly?
It did. Well, other than the salt, it all went seamlessly. Yeah. I like cooking for other people.
And I can confirm that that was very tasty, very expertly put together, and I'm just going to sit here and wait for pudding now. Before that, though, further clearing up was the order of the day, and this was a team effort, apart from me, who stood back and filmed the people doing the work.
Can you hold it and I'll do it?
What's the deal?
Before it got dark, we took the bear's dog Blue for a short walk, a walk after Christmas dinner being very traditional, of course. Finally, with a bit of space in our tums, we sat in the saloon, chatted, and had the dessert, which was my sole contribution to the day, a chocolate Yule log. Not homemade, I wanted them to enjoy the experience. Thanks everyone, what a great day. Cheerio.
Siri, tell me a Christmas joke. Siri, tell me a Christmas joke. I don't think he knows any jokes.